Hey there everybody, this is Gymnast86 here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to skip the Cabana deed in the Wind Waker HD. It's a pretty useful trick in the any percent speedrun of this game, and so, yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so, this trick overall is sort of, it's sort of difficult, but if you know what you're doing, you should be able to pull it off pretty consistently. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get over in about this spot right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically be hookshotting this tree and doing an L slide. And during the L slide, we're going to get hit by a bomb into the bottom area of the cabana under here, like in this railing right here. And so basically, the way that we can do an L slide is basically if we hookshot something, and then we release the hookshot and press L and a direction on the analog stick, we will sort of like slide in that direction. Like here I did an L slide to the right. Or you don't really you actually don't have to hookshot anything, you can just sort of hookshot out and you can like slide around, and I think I'll just slide around without animating. And so yeah, basically, so how this is going to work is, for this trick you need the iron boots. So we're going to equip the iron boots, and we're going to throw a bomb, and as the bomb is about to start getting as the bomb starts to expand, we're going to shoot the hook shot and try to do an L slide to the left, alright? So you're just going to throw your bomb and line up the hook shot to this tree, and then L slide now. And you should get pushed about in here, under the cabana, and in this railing. And once you're here, basically, you're just going to cautiously walk over here. And you're going to want to equip your leaf over your iron boots right now. And now is where the real tough trick comes in. So basically the first thing I like to do is I like to remove this rupee because that rupee is annoying. And okay, now your positioning. Your positioning is actually very important for this trick. Alright, so basically what I like to position myself, or there isn't really anything that I position up to, but basically, I just make sure that Link's hat isn't sticking out of the edge like it is right now. Like, I like to make sure that, like, his full body is all the way through and you can't really see the back of him. And basically, we're going to line up to the mailbox right there. And now, because we're lined up to the mailbox, I like to turn off my gyroscope so that my position stays the same the entire time. So now, like, my position's the same, I can throw the gamepad up in the air and my position isn't going to change, the angle at which I'm looking at the mailbox. Alright, and so now that you have this angle, you can cancel the hookshot and hold L. And so, well, let's see, I guess I should, yeah, okay, so basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do what we just did to get under the cabana, except now we're going to do it without iron boots. And it's basically going to, get blasted up into the little loading zone that's behind the door. Alright, so, okay, so I'm going to teach you how to pause buffer now, because pause buffering is actually really important for this trick. So, basically, the way this works is you have to pause buffer to the second bright flash, the second bright frame of the 8th flash of the bomb, the 8th red flash. And so basically you have to know if you've pause buffered either one frame or multiple frames, and it's actually pretty easy to tell. Basically, if you've pause buffered one frame, the GUI buttons on the screen are gonna sort of stay like hazy, and they aren't really gonna be clear. But if you've pause buffered multiple frames, you'd be able to see that the GUI sort of gets like defined and sort of gets its outline. So let's see if I can do it here. Okay, so that was a 1-frame buffer right there. Everything sort of still stayed kind of hazy and kind of blurry. And so, if I do multiple frames, you can see that it sort of got defined for an extremely short amount of time. And then, just went back when I paused again. So basically, you're gonna, that's useful because you need to know whether or not you've buffered either one frame or multiple frames. Alright, so, after we have this angle here, like I just said, basically we're gonna wanna put down a bomb, and we're gonna wanna use the leaf to shoot the bomb forward. And after that, we're gonna wanna press the hook shot so that we can, shoot the mailbox on the correct frame that the bomb would blast us into the loading zone, if that makes any sense. The thing about this is that you have to hold the hookshot button until you've found the correct frame to pause for. And that's important because if you let go of the hookshot button, then Link's just going to shoot the hookshot, and you don't want that. You have to keep on holding the hookshot button until you've found the frame that you need. Alright, so now I'm going to try to do this. So place bomb, leaf, hold the hookshot button. Okay, so this is the, this is a bright flash of, this is a bright frame of the 8th flash. Now, I don't know exactly which bright flash this is. I don't know if it's the first frame, the second frame, or the third frame, because like those frames aren't exactly identical, but they look pretty close enough that you can't exactly like tell them apart without them actually being next together and you being able to analyze them. So I don't know what frame this is, so I'm just going to move the hookshot over here so I don't accidentally shoot the mailbox. And so now, if you fail it and like that, you'll have to line up to the mailbox again. And so, let's see. The way that I like to sort of count the bomb flashes is, the slow ones are the first 4 flashes. Like, if you see it sort of, like, flashing slowly. And then they, like, sort of start getting really fast after the, starting at the 5th flash. Alright, so press A. Okay, so we want to maybe move a little bit more forward here. Oops. Oh, that's a bomb. I'm going to shield that now because I didn't want to put that out. A little bit more forward. Hit the hookshot. And so we're targeting the mailbox. Cancel hookshot. L target. Bomb. Place it. And then use the leaf. Hold the hookshot button. Okay, so this is still the, a bright frame of the 8th flash, so I'm not confident in doing it on that frame. Alright, line up again. Alright, so I'll try to sort of count the bomb flashes this time. Because you can't start at 1 because the first one has already happened by the time that you've looked at the bomb. Alright, so bomb, leaf, hookshot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're almost at the 8th flash right here. I think the next frame is going to be the first frame, is going to be the first bright frame of the 8th flash. So if I can pause buffer, okay, so I didn't manage to pause buffer a frame there, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. So I just shoot the hookshot away like that. Let's try this again. Hold hookshot. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so just keep trying to pause buffer 1 frames here. Okay, so this is the first bright flash. This is the second bright flash. So basically, once you've gotten to this frame of the second bright flash, you're gonna wanna let go of the hookshot button. You're gonna wanna hold L, and you're gonna wanna hold down right on the analog stick. So if we do all that and then we unpause, we should make it in. Yep, just like that. So I'll do that one more time in case that was probably a little bit confusing, all that all at once. And I'll try to re-explain the first part of it again. Alright, so again, gonna want to get in about this position right here. Make sure you have enough space that you can hookshot the tree. You're going to put on your iron boots, you're going to want to throw a bomb, and you're going to want to target the tree. Just as the bomb is starting to get big is when you're going to want to try to L-slide in. This. Okay, so going over here now. Put your leaf over your iron boots. Get this Rippy out of the way. I'm a little bit too far to the left. I'm going to move a little bit more to the right. I don't really have a way of defining this position, sadly. Alright, so now we've targeted the mailbox. We're going to turn off our gyroscope because I don't want my position to change. We're going to cancel hookshot. We're going to L-target. We're going to place a bomb and then leaf it. Use hookshot. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's first frame. That's second frame. Hold L and then down right, and we make it in. Yeah, so I hope I explained things well enough there. If not, post a comment if you're confused on anything. The angle that you hold the analog stick is actually kind of precise, I should mention that. Although it's not too precise, like you should be able to get pretty consistent at it. So yeah,